No, you're gonna mash up some house.
You know, say barber shop is really there ready to make your cut.
So, what you cut before? The cut, okay. Now I'm where I wanna be.
The Cut is brought to you by Flow.
Hey you don't want no people in your business.
You should take advantage of CVM TV's unbeatable small business advertising package. Trust me.
And get your goods and services in front of your customers today.
For $150,000, you get a high-quality professional commercial.
Plus 20 prime-time commercial spots.
That's massive exposure at a fraction of the cost.
Including on the #1 morning show in Jamaica, Sunrise.
So don't wait. Call us on 658-208-5377 and see your business goals happen right here on CVM Television. It is time for CVM News at noon for Friday, November 22, 2024. Thanks so much for joining us. I am Curlin Brownwell. It's an interesting day in some parts of the island where Jamaicans will go to the polls, or they are out at the polls, in four contests that will determine the identities of new MPs and 2 new councillors as well. CVM reporters have been out from early morning getting a sense of what's taking place on the ground as residents vote to select their political representatives. And so we're now joined by Ramon Gordon, who is in Morant Bay, St. Thomas. Ramon, good morning. Good afternoon, actually. I know you've been out since early morning.
Good afternoon to the team. Good afternoon.
Right, so you've been out since early morning. Tell us what's happening there.
Currently, you said it earlier, I'm in Morant Bay, St. Thomas, and by the Liston Primary School, boy, is it hard. Curling, but the supporters are out here in their numbers to support 2 candidates for the JLP. The pick is Winston Downey. He's a political newcomer. We spoke to him on November 6th. That was nomination day. And he said then that he was unafraid to go up against the People's National Party's more experienced pick. She is Rosemary Shaw. We spoke with her. There are about 11,300 electorates in this division, and she said she knows most of them. So she's confident, and he's also confident as a newcomer. So it's going to be very interesting to see the results going forward. Now, earlier this morning, the People's National Party, they sent a message to the Jamaica Constabulary Force suggesting that there have been reports of voter fraud in.
We do apologize, when you're out on the field, anything happens, of course. We do apologize also for the sound quality there, but we will try to get back Ramon in a moment or so. Meanwhile, as the Jamaica Labour Party's Marissa Dalrymple Philibert and independent candidate Lloyd Mozzie Gillings contest in today's by-election for South Trelawny, residents are mum as the turnout for the polling station started slow this morning. But at least one voter is reinforcing the constituency as a Jamaica Labour Party stronghold. And also now, as the Jamaica Labour Party's annual conference approaches, the public is being reassured safety and security are top priority. There'll be no weapons or horns allowed. Speaking at a media briefing on Thursday, the party's deputy leader, Desmond McKenzie, laid down the law for the $76 million staging this Sunday, November 24.
The conference will take place under the theme, Active and Strong. Our conference will reinforce in no uncertain manner that the Jamaica Labour Party has been and is fully active in implementing policies which seeks to make the lives of the Jamaican people better. Our conference will enforce the fact that by virtue of the actions we have taken and will take to improve the lives of the mass of Jamaicans, the Jamaica Labour Party is without doubt the stronger political party. We have better policies, stronger team, and we have perhaps the greatest political leader of modern time, Dr. the Most Honorable Andrew Holness. I want to urge our supporters coming that it is a no-no to be riding on top of buses, to be hanging out of windows. I'm asking party supporters to cooperate with the security forces on their way to and from this year's conference. As the party chairman rightly said, this year's conference will definitely be the last one before a general election. And we want to put on a demonstration that will allow the country to continue to see the Jamaica Labour Party as the best option for this country.
And we can go back to Ramon Gordon, or do we go to Trelawny, right? As we had told you earlier that the Jamaica Labour Party's Marissa Dalrymple Philibert and independent candidate Lloyd Mosey Gillings, they're contesting in Trelawny, South Trelawny, that is. The turnout has been slow. One voter so far has said the constituency is a Jamaica Labour Party stronghold. Let's hear from him.
South Trelawny belongs to Jamaica Labour Party. Marissa Dalrymple Philibert, she owns South Trelawny. No other party. No other party in South Trelawny. Jamaica Labour Party, sir.
Mama D, we do a lot for youngsters. We look out for everybody. As Sheila said, we are not just say small dog of voting, we are family. We look to her as a mama. Here we call her mama.
All right, so we want to go back to St. Thomas now, where our reporter Ramon Gordon is. Ramon, are you there?
I'm back with you, Colonel Technology, right?
Yes, you sound much better. Go right ahead.
Fantastic. Now, like I was saying earlier, we're in St. Thomas, we're in the Morant Division. I'm just a few feet from the Lisson Primary School where the PNP's pick. Her name is Rosemary Shaw. She's expected to cast her vote. She should have cast it early at 11:30, but she's not here just yet. So waiting on her arrival. Notwithstanding, supporters of both the Jamaica Labour Party and the People's National Party are out in their numbers, both equally confident that their party will be victorious. On the JLP side, the pick is, his name is Winston Downey. He's a political newcomer. He has absolutely no political experience. But I remember speaking with him on November 6th on nomination day, and he said he was willing to go out and learn and engage with the people. And hopefully that organizing that he has been doing at the grassroots level will prove successfully for him. At least that's what he would like. Now, we spoke with the MP, Darren Vaz earlier, after the PNP issued a missive earlier this morning to the Jamaica Constabulary Force suggesting that there were reports of voter fraud in some areas. Now, the implication was there were cases of voter buying and voter intimidation, but MP Vaz rubbished those claims. And of course, we'll have his extensive rebuttal in our report later on this evening at 7. But he chalked it up to old PNP tactics. He called them desperate. That's what he did. So we'll see if that's the case going forward. Like I said, the atmosphere here is jubilant still. It's still early hours. The vibe is still building. There's music playing. There's jerk pans out. There are persons enjoying themselves. So it's shaping up to be a pretty eventful day. And I can't wait to give you all the updates.
Above the festivity, though, Ramon, what about the complaints? Have you heard anyone say, well, we needed better roads, we're not getting this? Have you heard anyone along that line?
I haven't heard complaints. There are concerns and there are a hope that the candidates who are up for election will be the answer to the problems. The concerns are, like you said, over infrastructure, over access to water. As you know and I know, these are long-standing issues that often go beyond the control of the councillors. It's about bureaucracy and it's about funding. So I guess the hope is that these candidates will be more effective than their predecessors. And I guess we'll see in the future as time goes on.
With allegations of voter fraud, etc., what about those observing? Are you noticing the police and the observers on the ground?
Like I mentioned earlier, we spoke with a high-ranking JLP official. His name is MP Darrell Vaz. He said there is at present no evidence of any voter fraud anywhere. There is a security presence here on the ground, but it isn't an extensive or expansive cohort. It's just a few officers to just maintain presence outside the polling station. So it's not anything excessive. And like I said, in a previous report, the supporters of the JLP and the PNP are out here together, in some instances, having a blast together. So there hasn't been any indication that there will be a turn towards something untoward, which is encouraging, I must add.
Obviously, no harm in hearing the information over and over again. Thank you so much, Ramon. Later on, we'll join you again. Thanks again.
Yes, sir. Take care, man.
Great. So News at Noon will continue in a moment. Stay with us.
Hi, good morning. Welcome to Quick Chick. May I take your order, please?
Sure, can I have a barbecue chicken sandwich box?
Here's your order. Thank you.
Gotta be faster than that. Quick Chick. Great taste without the wait.
Trends come and go, but your jewelry lasts forever. Birthdays, engagements, anniversaries, graduation, or just because. Whatever it is, celebrate with Royal Jewelers. But we are more than just jewelry. Pick up your favorite scents and even the small appliances that's missing from your kitchen, all under one roof. Visit us at Shop 8 Tropical Plaza or Shop 3 Pavilion Mall. Royal Jewelers, timeless beauty within your reach.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
It was all going so well until...
I've been wanting to get to you for a long time. Shucky ducky quack quack. Smells so good. I'm taking it all in.
What y'all laughing at? All new Family Feud.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm getting scared.
Brought to you by We Are the Caring Store, waiting to serve you. It's time to experience independent living. Visit us today.
No more fear of missing out. CVM TV News is on YouTube. Get up-to-date news, sports, and business content at CVM TV News anytime, anywhere. Subscribe now to CVM TV News to see it happen.
Welcome back as we bring you back to our coverage of by-elections. We want to go right away to our reporter, Britannia Witter. She is in Northwest St. Andrew. Britannia.
Yes, Curling. So it's election day and I'm here alongside Mannings Road at the Salvation Army Corps, and this is one of the polling stations, and so far the word on the ground is that it is pretty slow. But before here, I was at the Meadowbrook Preparatory School where Dwayne Smith, the JLP candidate for the election, he accompanied his parents, former MP Derek Smith and his wife, Carleen Smith. He accompanied his parents to cast their votes, and they voted. After we spoke with the former MP, Senior Smith, and he said that, well, he's just imploring his son to serve the people and to remember why he wanted to be in politics in the first place. He said his son has always shown interest in politics from a young age, and even though he wished that he would take over after he retired in 2018, it did not happen, but now this is his son's chance to do the right thing. So we're here currently at the Salvation Army Corps. And as you can see, there's not a crowd here. It's been pretty slow from morning. But this is where Dwayne Smith, he came here a couple moments ago to cast his vote. So he casted his vote here at Salvation Army Corps, and he spoke to us for a few. He's still reiterating that the main priority is roads. But that's it for right now. We'll have further.
Thank you, Britannia. Let's get you some overseas news. British lawyer Simone White has become the 5th tourist to die in a suspected mass poisoning in Laos following the deaths of an Australian woman, an American woman and 2 Danish women. A number of people were taken to hospital following the incident in the tourist town. Here's more from the BBC.
A magnet for young tourists, many of them British, backpacking across Southeast Asia, enjoying the scenery and the nightlife. The freedom of being away from home, often for the first time. But for Simone White, a lawyer from Orpington, it cost her life. It's thought she had unknowingly consumed a drink laced with methanol, a deadly substance often found in bootleg alcohol. Other British tourists have been rushed to hospital in neighbouring Bangkok. Another to die is Australian Bianca Jones. She was 19. Her friend Holly Bowles was also taken ill. Her father gave this emotional update.
Right now our daughter remains in intensive care unit in critical condition. She's on life support. We'd just like to thank everyone from back home for all the support and love that we're receiving.
Tributes to Bianca Jones have been paid in the Australian Parliament.
Bianca's trip should have been a joyous time and a source of fond memories in years to come. Memories that she should have carried with her into the long, bright future that lay ahead of her. It is beyond sad that this was not to be.
Bianca had been staying at this backpacker hostel in Vang Vieng. It's now closed for a police investigation. Guests say they were given a free shot of vodka on arrival, but it's unclear where any poisoning may have taken place.
And we'll continue in a moment. Stay with us.
Stop buying expensive toner cartridges. Global Ink is now selling new factory direct generic toners. Remove factory seals, install and print. Engineered to work first time, every time. Certified for use in HP and Brother printers. Worry-free, affordable printing for your peace of mind. Money saved is money earned. We deliver island-wide. 754-7444 or 1-888-NEED Ink. Never run out of toner again. Global Ink.
All I want for Christmas is...
Wait, Chris and Charles has great loans and something extra special this season?
Yes, we're spreading joy to everyone. Starting November 1st, 2024, get a low interest rate Christmas loan and a special reward just for you.
Call 876-926-0609
or visit our website for details. Better hurry, conditions apply. Stocks are limited. Promotion ends December 23rd, 2024. When you think loans, think Chris and Charles.
This week on Central Expressions.
Today we're out here in Mother Nature. We're at the Gulfview Hotel hosting our first annual marriage maneuvers through Kingdom Principles.
And today at the Black River Film Festival, even though it's so hot, it was good, guys.
And today we'll talk about ownership of land.
Tune in to Central Expressions on CVM TV Sundays at 3 p.m. Repeat Fridays at 9 a.m.
What's your story? What's your sign? You're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive.
for staying with us. It's by-elections day, a day of excitement and tension, as over 75,000 Jamaicans are eligible to vote in today's 4 by-elections. We're now joined by political commentators Andre Roden and Damian Gordon to revisit by-elections. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Great. Thank you so much for stopping by. What factors, first of all, do you think will influence the voter turnout in these by-elections today? First to you, Mr. Roden.
All right. So there are two major things that we're going to see in the local elections because the parties have shown their support. One, we expect to see proper turnout in the Anon Town division because the opposition is gunning hard for that seat. And of course, the government now has to ensure that they defend and retain that seat. So I expect to see voter